What is going down in Groovetown Interneters? My name is TheSamMarsden and I'm back with Minecraft tutorials today. It's been a while, you know, over a month or so since I've recorded, and I really need to be getting on with this. Now, recently, TheBadTurtleProductions, as one of the people I know on live, has requested I could do a simplistic watchtower design. Now, it's a few things you need to keep in consideration when you're making simple watchtowers, and that's they need to look simple. So I'm going to be using relatively simple materials, sort of the regular woods and cobblestones and such. And this will be something that people, you know, on PS3 edition will be able to build quite easily. So I'll start off on this area, just at the edge of the village, and yeah, just on this natural sort of platform. I've just flattened it a bit more so it's a bit easier to build on. And you want to start off with this Minecraft style circle. It's 5 blocks, then 1, and 5, 1, 5. And you see where I'm going. We've got obviously 1 block left there for the doorway, and in the middle, we're gonna have a stack of wood like so. Okay. Now along the bottom with simplistic watchtowers it needs to look reinforced, because the majority of these kind of towers would be made out of wood, because they're not designed for sort of combat and warfare and such. You know, that's what you'd use a guard tower for. But, you know, if you were going to build a guard tower, I mean, you could look at my castle build, and like, see over there, that's what you might call a guard tower. So yeah. And, again, if you're using something like PS3 edition, you might just want to, put down a full block or something there, just so... Yeah, just improvise, because that's, yeah, especially when 360 edition came out and you know, had people trying to follow the build styles of other YouTubers. That's what we had to do. Tricky times. So basically, what this bit is, it's going to act like, I think I already said, like the base of the tower, what's going to hold it all up. And yeah. Now, like with the regular medieval style houses, we're going to line the cobblestone there with wood. Of course, if you're using PC, you can lay this on its side to make it look a bit better, but still haven't got that luxury in 360 edition. And then on these single bits, we're just going to bring this up by a few blocks, nothing too specific for now. I'll just deviate that and actually fill in these. Now the reason we've got the sort of the support pillars, I guess you could call them, for the actual logs, is that it does make it look more structurally sound, and it makes it look more, well, sort of ramshackle, sort of. I'm not sure if that's even the right word to be using, but cheap. You know, sort of, it's just there to do its job, it's not there to do anything else. It's not a defensive structure, it's there for the guards to basically keep an eye on the surrounding countryside in case anyone decides to raid. Now, like those of you who've played factions, you know, faction Minecraft servers, you'll know how important it is to get a lowdown on the terrain around you. Now, sorry, I've got a bit of a mucus cough at the moment, so if I sound a bit bad on audio quality, that's why. So basically, we're just going to build this up like a spiral staircase. Now, it's going to be a bit difficult to obviously get around with it being like it is, but it is possible. So you have to bear with that in mind. It's, again, not the most spacious design. If you want to make a more spacious tower, I mean, you could look up Minecraft circles on Google, and you'll get loads of images for it, and just showing you how, with the simplistic, blocky way in Minecraft, you can make circles. And I think I've said this all before, and many other, you know, YouTubers who do build tutorials and let's builds, will say much the same thing. Now, it's getting a bit dark. I'm just thinking, how's lighting going to be for you watching this? Nevertheless, we're going to make 2 levels on the inside, so we'll just give that a bit of lighting, and we'll actually just put a couple of torches down here where you can. I like to put them on the middle, but you might like to sort of line them around your windows, which we're going to put in here. So we can do that now. And again, we're going to use fences because in a medieval society, glass was quite a luxury item. I mean, you were quite lucky if you could afford it in your buildings. And like I said, because this is a cheap looking tower, we want to have relatively cheap materials. And it's mainly just to protect from the elements. Like if it was snowing, that'd... Well, to be honest, I don't think those kind of fences would actually do much to keep out the weather, but it'd keep out some of it, you know? Okay. So we're just going to build this up to another... There's a wolf down there. I'm getting distracted. No, you must not get distracted. Get too distracted too easily. It's probably why my desert build took so long. If you've not seen the video, you should definitely go watch it, because it is an impressive build if I do say so myself. It's the biggest one I've done to date. And a lot of sandstone. But recently me and some mates have been adding some more builds to that world, so it's no longer just, you know, what we saw in that video. I might have to do a showcase in some of the other styles around there at some point. But I seem to be the only one who ever finishes anything because, yeah, I just like the building features of Minecraft. I'm just a creative person, not a survival person. Okay. Little, what's it, off-topic conversations aside. This is where we get to the top, and we sort of want to bring this out another layer, like that. We want to go around and kind of mirror what we've got on the bottom. I mean, I need to go around and do it up a bit better because it goes 5, 1, 5. So kind of like that. And again, if you got access to upside down sort of slabs and stairs, you can make this look, you know, more structurally sound using these. Of course, if you don't have them, you can maybe put a full block there or improvise in some other kind of way. The good thing about Minecraft is it's one thing you really can improvise with. You don't have to strictly follow someone else's set of rules. So as I've said many times before, I'm just here giving you the inspiration for your own builds. All you need to do is adapt this in any way you can. Okay, now obviously we're not going to leave this like this because this looks a bit too castle-like. What we're going to do is we're going to give it a somewhat palisade look. For those of you who know what palisade it is, or for those of you who don't know what one is, I should be saying. It's basically like, imagine someone just takes a load of tree trunks and sticks them in the ground and sharpens the tops. That's basically what a palisade is. We want to give that kind of look with this. We don't want this to be a proper defensive structure, but we want something that, you know, it'd be difficult to scale. I mean, even this design, if you were going to build this in survival, this will stop spiders getting up to the top because of the way the building comes out again at the top. So it's practical. Obviously you can tweak this any sort of ways you desire. You could add a roof. I normally don't add roofs to these kind of things, but they're relatively easy. And you could do sort of a peaked up, you know, triangle without the bottom on it. Or you could, if you felt like doing a real challenge, you could do a circular spire one. I'm no good at those, so I'm not even going to try. But that's the basics for a watchtower, really. It's a really simple design. You know, just there's no right or wrong ways to do these. They're just such a simple and easy thing to make. Now, obviously, at some point, I'll need to put a like staircase up there, but that's the watchtower. But if you like this build and you want to see some more, hit that like and subscribe button. It really motivates me to get more of these done, because obviously I'm struggling for a bit more time now that I'm working. But seeing that you guys enjoy the series and hearing that feedback really motivates me to do more. So comment, rate, subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you later.